today's episode of Candid Kaya. Are you getting ready to try out for a dance team? But not just any dance team, an HBCU dance team. Well, today I am here with former Ebony Fire dancer and current NBA cheerleader, Diamond. And she is going to tell us how you can make that dance team. Stay tuned. So hello, Diamond.
Hey, girl.
Thank you so much for coming on today's episode.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So let the viewers know just a little bit about yourself.
Hi, viewers. My name is Diamond, and I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I am 28 years old, and once was a member of Hampton University Ebony Fire dance team.
Okay, awesome. All right, Diamond, so tell us a little bit about when you got into dancing. Was it something that was always a passion of yours?
Yes. I got into dancing when I was really, really young. My mother noticed how eager I was to be in front of the camera, how I loved to be in front of the mirror and have little show and tell dance little shows that we used to do. We used to put on little show and tell dance competitions at the house. And once my mother seen that, she knew that I have to put her into dance. So I always loved to dance. I always loved to be in front of an audience and to perform. I just perfected my craft later when my mom took me to dance classes.
So Diamond, tell us, how long were you on Ebony Fire and when did you start?
I was on Ebony Fire for 2 years. I started my junior year. My sophomore year, however, my first 2 years at Hampton University, I decided that I really wanted to focus on school and my schoolwork. However, I did try out for the cheerleading team, and I loved it, and I was a part of the cheerleading team at Hampton University. I also tried out for Ebony Fire my sophomore year, and I did not make it. I was very devastated. However, I kept pushing forward, and I was motivated to continue to perfect my craft and to join Ebony Fire. I was on Ebony Fire my junior year. I did make the team, and then my senior year, I was honored to become captain.
Wow. Okay. So I'm glad you touched on that. So you mentioned that you did not make it your sophomore year.
Yes.
Can you just kind of tell us what motivated you to keep going?
Honestly, for the love of dance, I would have to say motivated me to continue to try out for Ebony Fire. Like, being an incoming freshman, just to see those girls and how much hard work and dedication that they put into the team, it motivated me already enough that I knew this was the place for me. I knew this was going to be my home, and I was going to have a beautiful bond, a great bond with my sisters.
So we all know that HBCU experience is a true experience.
Yes.
So what interests you about being a part of these dance lines?
What interested me to be a part of Ebony Fire was their outfits. Like, I'm sorry. No, they have gorgeous outfits. And then, honestly, they have, like, multiple outfits. So I was like, I have to wear that. Like, they look good. And that's what I was like, I have to be there, and I have to work hard to get there.
Yeah. So what do you think an HBCU dance line, or how do you think an HBCU dance line is different from a regular dance team?
I would definitely say an HBCU dance line is different from a regular dance line in that, you know, you form a sisterhood. It's almost like a dance sorority.
Right.
You know, like we are a dance sorority. And you form a sisterhood between you and other girls who have the same passion and goal as you.
Right.
And I think that that's one of the reasons why this one, HBCU, is different from a regular dance line, because we put in the hard work. I'm not saying another team does not, but it's a little more, it takes a lot more. You know, you have to come mindset ready to go and knowing what you're getting into, because it's not easy.
Right.
You know, it takes a lot. It's actually a lot of girls who try out for HBCU dance line, and you have to always ask yourself, what makes me different than the next girl?
Right.
So you're coming in there not knowing anyone, and you're coming in there to try to perform and be on a part of an amazing team, but you also have to take in consideration that, you know, I need to have this drive. I need to continue to do what I need to do to get here. And I think that's what makes it different, because a lot of girls on the regular dance line might come from a lot of technique and just come and perform, but it takes more at HBCU to make the team.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. So now let's get into a little bit of how the audition process works. Can you just tell us an overview of how it is?
Ooh, okay. Don't get discouraged. Okay. You have to know what you're getting into.
Right.
Okay. You have to prepare yourself. Go in with the mindset of, you know, this is going to be crucial. You know, they're actually doing so much through our audition process because they're trying to weave out who's not strong.
Yeah.
You know, they want the strong to survive. So if you're weak and you're not able to perform and you know you're crying all the time or it's just too much for you, you know, they don't want that on the team. They want someone who's going to push hard. I mean, it's okay to cry, but at the same time, you have to be motivated and push yourself and work just as hard as the next one because your spot is not guaranteed.
Right.
And then, like going back to what I said, like you have to separate yourself from other people. So even if you have technique or maybe you're fit, you know, you're real slim, or it could also be your personality. Whatever you have, perfect it and make sure it shines at audition. You know, you got to also remember if you were in their spot, they're looking at what, 40, 50, even 60 girls, and they're only trying to take what, maybe 15 or even that.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't really take necessarily a huge team. So you have to always remind yourself, what would I have to do to keep the judges looking at me?
Right.
You know, and that's the audition is very hard. It's very crucial. You're going through band camp. You're going to be outside in the heat. You know, so you have to prepare yourself with either if it's with endurance or, you know, taking dance classes to have better technique or flexibility, possibly get a nutritionist or just learning more about your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and know what your body needs. You know, so that's what I think would possibly, you know, help.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So tell us a little bit about how you specifically prepared for auditions.
I prepare for auditions by, like I said, training my mind. You know, I knew it wouldn't be easy, and I knew I had to work hard to get there. How I separated myself between the other girls was that I love to design, and I love to put outfits together. And so I love rhinestones because, hello, it matched my names. So I made sure my outfits look better than the other. Now, so granted, there's a lot of teams that only allow you to wear all black. So they'll make you wear a two-piece. But I also made sure that my body was on point. So I was running every day, running a mile every day. Thank you. I was eating correctly. I mean, I cut back all the carbs. I was cutting back all the sugar. I was cutting back fats. I mean, and it's hard. Guys, it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but if you really want something in life, you would go after it.
Right.
And so if you really want to be a part of this team and perform in front of thousands of people and your peers and colleagues, you would do what it takes.
Right.
So nutrition is definitely a must because they want fit girls and they want girls who have built-up endurance. You know, like you're dancing when the band is playing. You never know when they're going to, you know, say, all right, 10-minute break. No, we don't. Because at any given moment, they can get right back up and play, and you just perform probably like for 4 minutes already for a song, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I don't have anything left. Right. So that's why we push girls, and that's why we encourage them to know your body, know nutrition, you know, not flex, but we have flexibility, stretch every day, and build your endurance.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So Diamond, you mentioned a whole lot in that statement about the whole process and the experience. So tell us, what is the most difficult part of the process?
I would say the most difficult part, once it's all said and done, when you have to go and perform. So you have the final audition, right? You already been through camp. You already been through the hard part, which is trying to impress the judges, and you made it all the way to the last cut.
Right.
And now it's time to give them that one last performance to show them why you should be here. And you have to give it your all. It's all or nothing. Yeah. You know, you have to show who you are. And you're expressing yourself when you're dancing. You're talking to them. You're telling them a story. And you better let your story be known. Right. Yeah. So that's, I think, going to be the hardest part.
Okay. So tell us overall, what was the best part about being a member of the dance team?
I would have to say the best part for me, for being a part of this dance team, was forming a family. Yeah. You know, I'm really big on family. You know, I love my family. I keep them close. However, I am far away, but I talk to my mother every day. All day. Just to add that in. But it was the experience of forming a sisterhood between you and girls who have the same passion and goal as you. Right. You push each other. And it's an amazing experience. You don't get that from any other teams. That's, you know, true. Like you get it from an HBCU. So that connection I made with them, and I'm still connected with them still today. And the connection I made with the members of the band was amazing. And not only performing, but I think it helped you grow
Yeah.
as a person.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how did being a member of that Ebony Fire dance team specifically help kind of mold you into who you are today?
Wow, that's actually a really good question. I would definitely have to say it molded me as a better dancer. I knew my life choices as becoming a part of a professional team. That was one of my goals. I knew when I was on Ebony Fire. Like once I graduated, I wanted to be able to be a part of the NBA or NFL, whatever your goal is. But I definitely say it helped mold me into a better dancer. It gave me the confidence I needed. It gave me the motivation and the endurance, and I felt more prepared that I was able to, when I walked into auditions for a professional team, Ebony Fire made me feel extremely more prepared because I just experienced it. I went through a whole year with it.
Right.
So definitely that's what I would have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Diamond. So now I want to get just a little bit more of your advice. So as a former Chicago Bulls dancer and former Ebony Fire dancer, what are your 3 best tips to making the dance team?
My 3 best tips into making a dance team, 1 would be being punctual. So wherever they tell you to be, you need to be there.
Right.
And do not be late. I would always say arrive 30 minutes early just to give yourself that extra time because you do not want to be stressed and walk into auditions knowing that you're late or try to have an excuse because we don't accept excuses. We all know we don't accept excuses. So be punctual. So then number 2, come as your best self. So if that means, be physically fit, whatever it is to help you be self-aware with what you need to do to make the auditions, honestly, it will help you be a better performer. So if you're having, you come confident and you motivated, it shows in your performance.
Right.
And then number 3, I would have to say, stand out. This whole thing is about standing out. So you want to bedazzle your outfits or you want to just get some cute clothes. And I'm not saying spend a lot of money because a lot of time you can get stuff from Michael's or Target and you can put it together. Be creative. Pinterest is there for a reason, so use it.
Right. Yeah. And my last question just is, what is your best piece of advice for any person who is getting ready to try out for an HBCU dance team?
My best advice will be to be confident. A lot of people get really discouraged when they're at auditions and they're looking at other girls and seeing how they're performing or how flexible they are or what they have on. You can't get distracted by other people. You have to maintain yourself and stay focused and maintain the focus on yourself. When I go on auditions, I block out everybody else. I don't pay attention to what other girls do. Like, even after I perform, girls be like, did you see old girl? Did you see this girl? I'm like, wait, who? Who was there? Because honestly, I'm not looking at them. I don't want to look at them because I don't want to discourage myself and make me feel bad about myself. I know what I have to offer. So I'm going in there looking only at the judges. Like, I can tell you what the judges look like. I couldn't tell you what other girls look like on the side of me. I'm looking at the judges and I'm making sure all eyes stay on me. I don't even want them looking at the other girls. I want to outdance them. Okay? Because that's how I am. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I walk in the room, your eyes going to stay on me and only me.
Amen, sister girl.
Hello.
Well, thank you so much, Diamond, for coming on the show. This concludes today's interview. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below and we'll make sure that they get answered. All right, so we'll put Diamond's information in the comment box and you'll be able to check her out. We hope that you all enjoyed today's interview and best of luck making the dance line. We'll see you again next time.